For our third scenario, ang sabi dito, we based on original investment. So if you notice, the answer is exactly the same dun sa scenario number 2. Bakit exactly the same sa scenario number 2? Because in scenario number 2, what we did is we based it on original investment since wala ngang agreement. So, the computation, makita ninyo, is the same lang. Or, diba? 336,504 for 2019 na sharing, 160 and 240 naman for 2020. So, I don't think I need to explain this further. Now, let's proceed to scenario number 4. Before ko makalimutan, ang problem na to is taken from your book. One of the problems in your book, pakihanap na lang. I forgot kung anong problem ito. Basta this particular itong illustration ko, I have taken this from your book. Okay, so let's continue. For scenario number 4, anong sabi? Based on 10% of original investment. O, ayan, meron na siyang interest na binigay dun sa investment ng partners, no? And then whatever balance, it has to be divided equally. Medyo may konting tawag nito, may konting, what you call this, complication na kasi hindi na siya, divide lang natin based on a particular ratio. Ito medyo may konting complication na nga, diba? Anong sabi dito? Magbibigay ng interest on the original investment and whatever balance meron, it has to be divided equally. Let's take a look at 2020. Anong nangyari dito? Bakit baliktad yung taon? No, let's start with 2019. Bakit ba tayo diretso ng 2020? 2019 muna tayo. How much interest ang bibigay natin for Marasigan and Nasakta? By the way, before you answer problems like this, I suggest gumawa kayo ng table. It will be very helpful for you kung meron kayong table. Ito yung table na tinutukoy ko. Ayan, circle natin ha. So that you will know paano i-divide yung income. And then in your table, you always start here. Magkano ba yung income na i-divide ninyo? 840 para hindi kayo mawala. Ayan, 840. Lagay nyo agad siyan. 840. And then anong sabi ng agreement? Yung 840 daw, paghati-hatian nila, first magbibigay ng 10% na interest based sa kanilang original investment. O, ayan, meron tayong 240 na interest for Marasigan. And 360 for Asakta. Kasi diba, if you recall, yung investment ni Marasigan is 2.4 million. While yung kay Asakta is 3.6 million. So 10%, 10%, 10% nun is 240 and 360. So, by giving interest, magkano na yung na-distribute mo na amount? 600. Magkano ba yung amount na i-distribute natin? 840. So, magkano na lang yung balance na paghahatian nila equally? 240 na lang. So, that's why yung 240 dinivide natin equally. Kasi anong sabi? Dividing the balance equally. So, 120 for Marasigan and another 120 for Masakta. So, sa 840, ang nakuha ni Marasigan is 360 at ang nakuha naman ni Asakta is 480. And how do we record that? We debit income summary 840 and then we credit the capital. The amount is based dun sa table. Now, let's see. So, 2020. Sa 2020, again, saan magsimula? Ito yung table ha. Again, anong sabi ko sa inyo kanina para hindi kayo mawala when you prepare your table, lagay nyo agad magkano lang yung income na dapat paghati-hatian nila. Yan. Tapos, nag-compute kayo ng interest. 240 will go to Marasigan, 360 to Asakta. That's a total of 600. Ma'am, 600 na yung interest, pero yung income lang namin is 400. So, anong gagawin natin? Ayan, balik tayo. Anong sabi? Any balance will have to be divided equally. So, may balance. Magkano yung balance? This time, negative. Negative, magkano yung balance natin? Negative 200. So, paano paghahatian yung negative 200? Tigwa 100 each sila, pero bawas. Ayan, negative. Nakuha natin. And then, since negative yan, so, magiging share ni Marasigan ngayon, magiging 140 na lang. Bakit 140? Kasi babawasan natin ng 100. Si asakta naman, 260. So, when you add 140 and 260, yun pa rin, 400,000. So, anong magiging entry natin? Ayan, income summary debit, 400. Credit ka ng marasikan and asakta capital. So, that's it. That's how you divide pag ganito yung scenario. Now, let's see scenario number 5. Anong sabi dito? P&L is based on allowing salaries, so hindi interest, this time salaries, and whatever balance there is, it will be divided equally. So, anong ginawa ko? Instead of using interest as a descriptor, pinalitan ko lang ng salaries. And then you just follow whatever salaries amount na pinrovide nila for each of the partners. Again, you go to your book, hanapin nyo yung problem na to, and then you will see there under scenario number 5, na pag-agrihan ng mga partners that they will give 400,000 and 200,000 as salaries allowance to marasigan and asakta. Again, the salaries here lang is parang how to divide lang the income. This is not really salaries, okay? So, how much total salaries allowance meron tayo for marasikan and asakta? That's 680. And then, sabi ko nga, gumawa kayo ng table, and then lagay ninyo how much yung income or loss na paghati-hatian para hindi kayo mawala. So, magkano yung income? 840. Naibigay na natin yung 680. So, how much na lang yung kailangan natin ibigay? 160. And paano paghatian yung 160? Equally. So, at the end of the day, marasigan will get 480 and 360 naman for asakta. And then you prepare your journal entry. Then we proceed to 2020. Nagkamali ako dito. Paki-change lang po sa notes na nyo. There should not be interest, but rather that should be salaries. Hindi na-edit ni Madam. Pasensya na. So, how much salaries ulit yon? 400 and 280, a total of 680. And if you will prepare your table, nakasulat dito 400. So, sobra-sobra na yung binigay. Sobra ng magkano? 280. So, anong gagawin sa 280 is spread between marasigan and asakta equally. So, marasigan for 2020 will get 260 and asakta will get 140 out of the 400,000 income. And then you prepare your journal entries to record the distribution of your profit. So, that's it. I don't think it's complicated, no? Medyo makukuha nyo na rin yung pattern and how to divide profits or losses. Then we proceed to Now, let's proceed to scenario number 6. So, ayan, medyo marami-rami na, no? Hindi lang interest, hindi lang salaries. This time, merong salaries, tapos 9% interest on original investment, and then whatever balance to be divided equally. So, yun lang. We just simply follow. So, for 2019, we give salaries. Ayun, 400 and 280 for 400 and 280 for marasigan and asakta respectively for a total of 680. Then we know that for 2019, the total amount that we will be distributing is 840. Next, after salaries, we honor the interest. So 9% ng capital ni marasigan is 216 and 9% ng capital ni asakta is 324. So that's a total of 540. 680 plus 540, definitely that's more than 840. That's why the balance is negative 380. And what will we do with the balance? We divide them equally. So that's negative 190 for marasigan, negative 190 for asakta. So for 2019, ang nakuha ni marasigan is 426 and asakta got 414. Then you prepare your journal entries. Then we go to 2020. The process is still, or is rather exactly the same. So you give salaries, you give interest. Again, the salaries plus interest is way more than 400,000. So there is an excess of how much? 820 negative. So what will we do with the excess? We divide the excess equally. So each will get 410,000. So at the end of 2020, magkano nakuha ni Marisigan? 206. Asakta naman is 194. Then with that, you can now prepare your entry to record the distribution of the 400,000. And for your last slide, isa lang financial statement ang ipapakita ko. The statement of changes and partners equity kasi yung income statement, yung balance sheet, exactly the same lang naman pag-prepare nun kung paano nyo pinrepare yung sa sole proprietorship. Dito lang sa statement of changes and partners equity. Of course, may konting difference because instead of just having one owner, meron ka ng at least dalawang owner. So, just simply add another column. Pero, the formula is exactly the same. Yun ang gusto kong i-highlight. Okay? So, this is how you prepare your statement of changes and partners equity. How to prepare balance sheet, how to prepare income statement. I've taught you already how to prepare them dun sa sole proprietorship na type of business, kung paano pinrepare for sole proprietorship, ganun din ang pag-prepare for partnership. So that's it. That ends our lesson for this particular chapter. Again, you write down whatever things or confusions you have, and then you bring them to class. You ask them. You raise those questions that needs to be clarified during class, during our synchronous discussion on Thursday. Kung nahihiya kayo, again, you can message me naman. Huwag na matakot. Tayo-tayo lang naman. Matagal na rin tayo nagsama-sama, no? Although, virtually lang yung pagsasama-sama natin. Pero matagal-tagal na rin yun. Ilang months na rin. So, mag-message kayo or dalhin nyo sa klase, ask din nyo. Or if you want, again, we can have a small group discussion. Just let me know. And by the way, I'm happy to see updated na kayo sa inyong mga FA, sa inyong mga formative assessments. Thank you. At least, no? Updated na and medyo kampante na ako. I think, no, I am sure, may papasa niyo talaga ang summative exam. So, that's it. I'll see you on Thursday. As always, ingat kayo!